live. We have the beautiful Shea Butter Queen joining. Yes, I love your Shea Butters. Okay, Queen
Thank
joining us today. You're welcome. Tell us, what's your name and where can we find you and what do you do? Make it
All
like
right.
short because we want to.
All right. First of all, I would like to say thank you for having me on your show. It's such a
Of
pleasure.
course,
Yes.
you.
My name is Marcella Ashley. I am the owner of Peace and Love Products, where I make skin products and hair products. You can find me at marcellaashley.com. And then you can find me at Marcella Ashley on all social media platforms.
Exactly. Yes, I love your Shea Butters. I know I met you a long time ago. Like it's been some years and
Right,
we're still connected. I
right.
love your Shea Butter. I mean, and when I say I mean this literally, I do not have to buy lotion. Like I don't have to, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to buy nothing else but your Shea Butters. I love them. And that's all I really use on my skin is your
Thank.
Shea Butters. Okay.
It's addictive,
Um
right?
it is, and it's like, okay, like let me tell you my favorite scents, okay?
Yes,
So my number one favorite is peach. Oh my gosh, I love the peach. Okay,
yes,
it just does well with my body composition. I don't know, it smells so good. So it's
yes.
like your shea butters are not only great for the skin, but they're like aromatherapy or
And
something.
they are, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Even when
So
I'm making them, I don't use music. I really, I'm in tune with the person that I'm making it with or making the products for. And really, like you said, the aromatherapy of it all. It's therapy for me too. So, yes,
I love, girl. Wow, I didn't know that. That's
yes, yes.
awesome. And my second favorite is Egyptian musk because I love Egyptian musk. Like that's my one of my favorite like scents, like as far as like perfume oils.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been wearing Egyptian musk since I was like a teenager, and I love Egyptian musk. So when I order from you, I always get peach or Egyptian musk. Or the third favorite, and this is not something that a lot of people might like to get, but I do because I use it for different reasons than just the skin and the smell. But it's
Right.
patchouli. Am I saying it right?
Yes, yes, patchouli, yes.
Yeah, patchouli.
Yeah, it's not
I
as
love.
common like you said.
Huh?
It's not as common like you said, but when people
Right.
order that, I know that it's used for either, healing
Something
or
else.
yes, yes.
Right. Let me tell you what I use it for. Hello, whoever that was that joined the live. Thank you for the like. So, hey, who is that? I can't see your name. Oh, Dress to Impress. Hi.
I dress
So
up.
thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining. So patchouli, let me tell you why I get your patchouli shea butter, okay? And I'm getting ready to order again because I usually get it like every season change around spring and summer because like I like to be out in nature. I'll sit out in the grass. I go on hikes. I like to be by water. I'm outside at that time. I'm just communing with nature a lot at that time.
Yes.
But hi, Tyler. But mosquitoes love me,
Mhm.
and so do other bugs. And I and yeah, and so it's funny. It's interesting because like patchouli works good with insect repellent.
It does.
Like, so it does. So when I wear it, it really helps me a lot to keep the mosquitoes off of me. So whenever I know I'm going on a hike or I'm going outside to sit in the grass or I'm going out in nature, I put all that patchouli shea butter on me, girl. I'll be like, yes.
You
And,
ready
and
to go?
huh?
I said you're ready to go.
And then I'm ready to go. Okay, so those are my three favorites from you: peach, Egyptian musk, and patchouli. Okay, y'all. Okay, so now here's the next question for you. Okay,
Right.
what was the moment or situation that initiated you into the realization that this was the thing for you? That this was your thing. You just knew, like, what was that moment where you like, I'm about to do this. This
Oh,
is
like
it
I
for me.
do this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with my first wholesale order, which was actually
Mhm.
$1,000. And right. And this is kind of at the beginning when I just started marketing that I could do wholesale. Someone purchased a small bottle and then wanted to utilize it for their store. And once I received that order, it blew my mind. I
Mm-hmm,
knew that
mm-hmm.
if I stayed consistent and that if I continue to put out products and stay in everyone's faces, that I could expand on that.
Let me tell you something. If somebody ordered 1,000 from me, that'll be all I needed to know. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll be like, yep, that's it. This it. This it. This where I'm going with this. For
Right.
real. Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Yeah. You said what face? You said all flying insects hate dragonflies? Really?
Oh, they
A
do.
dragonfly?
Dragonflies, a lot of insects fast too. I love dragonflies.
I do. But
Yeah.
you know what? Let me tell you, let me be honest. A dragonfly bit me one time.
You know,
I
when I
literally,
was younger, I was so afraid of them just because they're
yes.
size. But as I got older, I started to research them and to see why they were flying around me and to see like in my grandmother's house, there's a lot of them and they would mate. And so I actually started to research, how do they look when they're mating and things like they're not worried about.
Yeah. But I literally got bit by a dragonfly one
No,
time.
that's
I'm like, yeah, we ain't gonna get all of it because that's another story in itself. But okay, and they say she said, okay, what face? I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a man or a woman,
yeah.
but it's what face says put a pin on your collar. Really? Listen, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm not playing with you, dragonflies. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, so next question. Can you give us a short synopsis of how you began as an entrepreneur, like from your humble beginning? Like, were you working another job before you started this? And how did you, and are you doing it full time now? Like, is this your only thing that you do? And how did you transition from like, whatever you were doing before you started doing Shea butter to where you are now as like, if you're doing it full time? Do you do it just full time? Is this it, what you do? Okay. So tell us that.
Okay. All right. So I actually came from retail. So I worked at Old Navy, Burlington Coat Factories, as assistant managers, store managers, sales associates, every position you could think of, cleaning the
Hmm.
bathrooms, whatever. Um,
Yeah.
Retail stores.
Mm.
Um, my last store was closing down and they were going to either relocate us or just pay us out. And
Mhm,
I had been in retail at that moment for about 20 years. So I
mhm,
decided to just take the payout and start over.
mhm.
So
Did you say you were in retail for 20 years?
I did,
Wow.
yes. And I started
Wow.
from the bottom. So as a, a
Huh.
cashier,
Okay.
and I worked my way through, operations managers, store managers, assistant managers,
Wow.
key holders, all of those positions.
Oh,
So
wow. That's really good. Okay.
right. And I hope this motivates someone that's in retail because
Right.
retail can become very
Exactly.
stressful,
Mhm,
especially if you're like a go getter like me and you want to move up and you don't see
mhm.
consistently happening, in the time frame that you have in your mind. I hope this
Right.
motivates you that I use those skills
Mhm.
transfer over to start my business.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
I like that.
yes.
Mhm.
So,
Anything else you want to add about that? Yeah. Go ahead.
no,
Mhm,
that's fine. So,
mhm,
I just decided that I would start a business and that I wouldn't stop. That was the sheer motivation. Whatever I started,
mhm,
I was going to use it to motivate others. And that was,
mhm.
my key focus.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, to motivate others. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. You are definitely a motivator. I'm definitely motivated by you, girl. I'm telling you. Okay, so let's see. What was the next question? Oh, what is put it somewhere near where the sun shines? Oh, okay. They're talking about their tattoos. Okay. What is your best selling product? Because I know you do more than
Definitely
just,
Shea
let me just say this. I know you do more than just shea butter.
yeah,
You also have oils.
body
You
oil.
also have body oils, you have candles, and your stuff is natural. Like your oils, you have your natural flowers and stuff in there, and
I do.
everything is beautiful. And you have your candles, and what else do you have in there
We
in
have
your
hair
shop?
products as well. We have shampoo, we have conditioners, we have room sprays, body sprays. We also do custom products for private labels. So we actually
Hmm.
have massage oils for your body.
Hmm.
What else? body scrubs, detox scrubs.
Yeah. The body scrubs. Yeah, those are really good too. And so you said shea butter is your best selling product.
We actually,
Uh-oh.
that's all right. I'm right here.
Yeah, that's
We
okay, girl. That is okay.
we actually
But
sell that by the gallons. We sell that wholesale by the case. So you'll get 10 jars in a case, and then we sell 5 gallons as well. We do really well.
that's the shea butter, right?
That's
That's
correct.
your shea butter. Yeah, it's amazing. So, which shea butter scent is your best seller? The number one. Now I know you know this, right? I know, because I knew you knew this. I said I know she know her stuff. I know she know
Yeah.
what her best selling scent is. What is it?
The best seller is lavender.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I like lavender too because
Lavender is
lavender smells
soothing.
so good.
Yes, it does.
Oh my gosh.
My
You
personal
know,
favorite,
wow.
my personal favorite is Unicorn Rainbow, which is a custom mix that we made. And it
Hmm.
has notes of like orange and strawberry and just a lot of different notes. And it just smells really refreshing and
Yeah.
good for the summertime. So
And that's your favorite, the unicorn. The unicorn one is your favorite.
it,
Okay, okay. Now, what story, okay, what significant story of business triumph
mhm.
can you share with us? Can you share with the audience that might inspire someone else, or it doesn't even have to inspire someone. It just be your moment where you felt like that was a victorious, triumphant um business thing that happened for you.
Um, I debated a lot with this one, and I'm gonna have to say that there was a point where I was actually working out of a hotel, and I didn't tell
Okay.
anyone this, and
Right.
I was, I felt, um, I felt like I wasn't where I was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like you're running this,
Yeah. I mean, listen,
you're
tell your story, girl, because
right,
listen, okay?
right,
Go
right.
ahead.
And you
Okay.
just feel like, why am I here? And I've worked so hard and I'm working so hard. I'm still going to the flea market at this time every weekend.
Mhm.
Um, and people are coming to pick up their orders. I'm acting like I don't live here. Things like that.
What?
Right? Like, oh, I'm just coming to drop off orders. No, I live here. So I think through that and understanding that I wasn't going to give up and that
Mhm.
there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and just to keep
Right.
staying focused and have a plan and follow that plan no matter what.
Right.
I think
Right.
for me, that was a moment where I said, you know what, you're stronger than you think you are, and you have something that you can share with someone that may be in the
Mhm.
same predicament or, close to it or feel like they can't, get out of a situation. I just want you to,
Yes.
just keep moving forward, and people are going to support you. People are going to help you. People are going to see you. You just have to be humble enough to tell your story and humble enough
Right.
to continue to move forward no matter what your circumstances are.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. I want to expand on that a little bit, but let's see what this question says. I relate. I'm stuck in food right now. Okay, food service. Okay. I made it out and into pet care. Okay. My favorite job that I ever had. The pandemic happened and I haven't been able to get out of food since. Okay. Do you want any advice? I'm sure that Marcella can offer you some advice if you want any advice for where you are right now. What question do you have? If you have a question, if anyone has a question or would like some advice, feel free to go ahead and ask right now before we move on to the next question. If you like, what face? Can you see his or her statement? I don't know. They said that they've been stuck in some position. You know what? I know one thing. You need to find out what it is that you're passionate about. That's number one.
Mhm.
Like, what is it that you really, want to do?
Mhm.
Because you got to start there because, you have to really want to do it to make it, you know what I mean? To
Right,
make it.
right,
And it's like, no matter, like she said, no matter what you're going through, because no matter what you're going through, if you really want to do it, nothing will stop you.
right.
blacksmithing, is that what you really want? Okay, Marcella, you want to expand on that as well?
No, I agree with what you're saying. I would definitely
Mm-hmm.
start with what I like and what motivates me to keep
Mm-hmm.
going, what motivates me to get up every day, and then expand
Right.
on that, even if it's just one person. So
Right.
gave out a lot of free shea butter before I started actually
You
making.
you were just so generous. Like, remember when I had first started ordering from you, I was like, she's giving me free stuff. She's throwing stuff in there. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna keep coming.
Because, well, for me, it was more about making the customers happy. So I think in
Right.
relationship to food, like people love to eat. Like you can get reactions
Mm-hmm.
from your family members. You can do small dinners. You can, and it just depends on how you want to navigate it and how you want your business to look. So I would start small and then just keep
Yep.
expanding on that. And like
Yeah.
I
So
said,
I don't know
people will
that.
support you.
Right, because I don't know that much about blacksmithing. I don't know what the path towards that is, to be honest. But I can say, maybe there are different things around that you can also get into. Also, I feel like, listen, the way I feel about certain things is this: tomorrow isn't promised.
Right.
Today is the day that matters the most. So no matter if you're going to a 9 to 5, wherever you at, you can take that situation and make the best out of it. You can go to work and make it up in your mind that I'm gonna make a difference in somebody's life today. You know, I'm gonna be vibrant. I'm gonna come to work and I'm gonna talk to people and I'm gonna share my light.
Hmm.
No, even if it's not the job that you really want it to be, you can take any position and do what you want. You can be who you want to be in it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? It could be,
You
because
can
no matter what,
motivate.
huh?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I know. You know how this live thing is. Sometimes when you're talking and then the other person start, you can't hear them. Then you're like, oh, what you say?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what that is. But
Right.
you can right. So you can take wherever you are and make it up in your mind that you're gonna be uniquely you in it.
Hmm.
Trust me when I say I'm 44 years old, so I got a little some experience with some things here. Okay, so you can still make a difference. You can still be someone who has purpose and passion no matter what field you are in. You just have to make it up in your mind that this is who I'm going to be, because no matter what you do, whether you do your own business, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you go to work, you're going to have people that try to come against you. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have negative energy trying to stop you. So you just have to know, it's like you're going to have a battle whatever you are, right? Marcella,
I agree.
you
Even
you
if it's a
so you
battle within yourself, so it's a every day is a battle.
so
Yep.
that means, since you know that no matter where you are and what you're doing, you're gonna have to go through challenges. You're gonna have to battle. So you have to just make it up in your mind. Well, I can battle through this, or I can battle through that. Make the decision. Battle through being an entrepreneur or a business person, or battle through being a 9 to 5 worker. Either way it go, everyone is relevant. Everybody is relevant. Everyone is needed, no matter what position you are in. Okay, so and I like to tell people, this is another thing I like to tell people when they are trying to be a business person or an entrepreneur or go after their creative skills. Always make a plan.
Yes.
Always make a plan. What I like to do, they say, if you write it down, it becomes real.
Hmm.
You can put it in your phone. You can get you a notebook. I like to tell people, get your notebooks, get your journals, and write down everything. What about it? Will be a grind for sure. Exactly what face. It's gonna
Hmm.
be a grind either way it go.
Yeah.
So get you a notebook, write down your goals, put down little things you can do to go after those goals. Take your time, mark things off, go after those goals.
And don't
Yes, what
compare
face?
yourself to others.
Oh Lord, please don't do
Don't
that. Like, that's, yeah,
take
don't do,
your
please
time.
do not.
Take
Because
it.
everyone has their own journey and path that they have to take, and you don't know what it took for the next person to get where they are. You have no idea. And like Marcella said, she was in a hotel. I had no idea.
Right.
I had no
Right.
I didn't even
I'm
know that.
about
Like, you
and we out.
never know
Yeah,
what
we out.
someone,
All right.
huh?
I said, and I'm talking about and we out. Yeah, we're out. All right.
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 But look, I've
That's
been
a
there
little
too, so
logic
I
to that.
understand.
Right.
Yeah, comparison is a thief. Exactly. Like that's one of the worst things you can do is compare yourself because because it's like you never know
Right.
what that person had to struggle through to get where they are. You never know
Right.
what they went through, what you and they could have got it by evil means. You don't even know how that person got to where they are. So don't ever compare yourself to another person
Right.
because everyone has their own paths that they have to take to get where they are, and there's purpose in everything. That's what I believe. But yeah, so get your journal, make your goals, set them, go after them,
Mm-hmm.
and don't be afraid about taking your time to go after those goals. Exactly what face. I love that. She said, as long as I know the shape of my soul, I'll be all right. Come on now. Baby, that's really what it's all about at the end of the day, like your soul, okay?
Yes.
But all right, so we're gonna move on to the next question. Okay, okay. What advice do you have for people wanting? I think we kind of just touched on that, but we want to
We'll
hear
do a
from
little
you,
recap.
honey. What advice do you have for people wanting to start a business? Like people who are just now wanting to start a business or become an entrepreneur or even a creative. What advice do you have for them? Because I know you have some advice because I know you've been through some struggles and you keep going, and so you know how this path is.
Mm-hmm.
What advice do you have for someone who also wants to start their own business or go after their goals or be an entrepreneur? Like, we want some reality advice. Like, you know how people, you ask them advice, they be like, just go after your dreams, just do it. Like, it's like, okay, but like, can you be real with me? Like, what do I need to be aware of? What do I need to know that goes on within a person's mind and in life when they're going after their goals and trying to be an entrepreneur or be in business? What is the advice you have as far as that?
Uh, no, it's funny that you said to just, the advice that most people give is to, just go out and do it. And
Just go do it.
it,
That's like,
it's really hard to give advice on how to live. So for me, a business is just about living your everyday life. You know what I mean?
okay,
So people talk about passion and they talk about, goals and things like that. A lot of times your passion is something that you would want to do every single day. So
yes,
with a business, you grow with that business. So
yeah,
everyone starts at different points in their life, and your
hmm,
emotional attachment to your business, your emotional intelligence may be different
hmm,
depending on when you
yeah,
started your journey to your business. So, I guess to sum it up and to make it as simple as possible is to not to be so hard on yourself. Um,
yeah,
to understand that you'll never know everything,
right.
to understand that there's people that are going to be better than you and that you're going to be better than others, and that's
Ooh,
okay.
I
um,
like that.
and to know that what you envision may not necessarily be the outcome,
Oh,
but
tell me the story behind that. You
right.
said what you envision may not be the outcome, right?
Right. So you may envision,
Okay.
let's say I drop a line and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get 500 people that want to purchase this line. And I put all of my energy into it and I get the best quality ingredients. And I spend months researching how these ingredients will affect your skin. And I drop the line and no one purchases anything. So my
Yeah.
vision of how my business was going to go didn't actually pan out. However,
Right.
the knowledge that I received during that time that I was
Yes.
researching is more valuable than anything. So
Right.
it really depends on how you look at your business. For me, I look at my business as like I learn from my business every day, whether it's even this interview, this is something new for me. So it's a new journey.
Uh-huh.
Exposing or talking about my personal life is something that I don't necessarily do. So I'm growing, I'm being more open, I'm teaching others, hopefully motivating through this. So my ultimate advice in starting your business is to give yourself grace and to yeah, just give yourself grace.
Yeah, because yeah, definitely because life happens, and it's like no matter what you're doing or position that you're going into, if you're doing business or entrepreneurship in life, you're gonna come across hardships sometimes, and you're gonna right, and you're gonna come across things that will make you question whether or not you want to continue with where you are, because it's going to take a whole lot of work to push past that and keep going in whatever field you are in, or whatever business or creative thing that you are doing. And I think that's something that people need to be aware of, because a lot of people will start something
Right.
but won't continue because a hardship happens.
Right.
And right, and something I've learned is even in the hardships, even in the challenges, you
Right.
have to keep going. If you're really passionate about it, if you really love it, the higher power, that God above, is going to make sure that you stay in it. He's going to make, like you said, the people are going to come, the what you need will arrive, and it's always going to be like a learning experience. Because yeah, I took a lot of chances, I've done a lot of things, and maybe it didn't pan out the way that I would have thought or wanted to, but I, like you said, I learned some things from that, and I grew from that, and I just knew that this is what God is calling me towards, because I'm still in it, I'm still doing it, no matter these hardships, no matter these challenges, I'm still in this thing.
Right.
It says, right. It says, I'm renting an apartment in the middle of downtown Fort Worth. Pounding on metal very loudly isn't very right. That's my biggest obstacle. Besides waiting, when I'm not about to figure out dread, I think about blacksmith and I see myself doing it. Oh, maybe you were a blacksmith in another life, and you just remember it. Your energy remembers it. Well, there may be some things that you can do that are similar to that or around that. So you should research that, how you can go forward with that as
Or
well.
maybe scale it down.
So
I'm not sure exactly what you want to make, but maybe try scaling that down.
hmm yeah, you got a good point, Marcella, because maybe it's about making things. Maybe you can do that from your home or wherever you are. You said oh yeah, you said you're renting an apartment and the noise. Okay, now I understand. Okay, what would be a solution to that? Um,
To a park, early mornings or something like that.
yeah, I don't know what kind of equipment you gotta have. You might have to, take your equipment out there somewhere, but you gotta brainstorm. Sometimes you gotta sit with yourself in silence, okay, in quietness, and reflect on what you want to do. Isn't that right, Marcella? Do you do that?
Yes. Or you can partner with someone that's in the same field and they may be able to give you some advice, especially in that area.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good idea. That's a good point too. That's a good point too, because I know the ideas will come to you. I know they will if you sit there and you ponder it. You will get what you need. And make sure you got your journal and notebook and you write those ideas down, okay? So you don't forget, because life can get busy sometimes, okay? Uh, so I think those were all of my questions, unless you have anything you want to add, Marcella. Anybody have a question before she go? Because hey, now the expert is here now, y'all. You know, the expert is here. So if y'all got a question, y'all better go ahead and ask it.
no, I just, again, I want to say thank you for having me on your show. I,
Oh, you're very welcome.
yes.
I was so glad to hear your story. Is there anything else you want to add? Because I know you're a family person. I know that you're stepping out when you're doing this, but I know that Marcella is a family person. You have 2 kids, right? You don't mind me saying that, right?
That's fine. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it's family over everything. So,
Okay. So she is a strong woman, okay? And so she knows her thing. Thank you so much for the advice. You're very welcome, What Face. Thank you so much for joining our live. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that joined and liked, and I appreciate all those who are going to view the after. I'm going to put Marcella's information in the description box where you can find her website, and possibly your social media stuff. So listen, y'all, get her shea butters. I'm not playing with y'all. I have been buying her shea butters for years, and it's all I use on my skin, baby. And I'm gonna be 45, so yeah, okay. But anyway, yes. Don't get me started. God is good. God is good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this live, you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful Saturday, you guys, and I will see y'all again soon. Okay, bye. Marcella, I'll be in touch with you in just a minute.
All right.
Those birds in the they do. They sound so beautiful.
Thank you.
Look, this person said, before I end, the person said both of y'all are in y'all 30s. I know, isn't her skin so beautiful?
Thank you. I'm in my 40s as well.
Right. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because
one
40 is the new 30. Okay, bye y'all.
so much.